Hey, throughout the years, Simpsons and their fictional town of Springfield have been brought to life through arcade, computer, and video games. And while earlier titles have had moderate success, this one could be the runaway hit that fans have been waiting for. So, let's take a look at The Simpsons Hit and Run. Gameplay.
Apu, you've got to help me warn Krusty about this alien plot and thus save the good people of Springfield.
I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot speak English. I only speak Hindi.
But you're speaking English now.
Yes, I learned these words phonetically.
Well, you're just scared of being vaporized by the space monsters.
Up, down, go hot dog, butter my undershirt, blah, blah, blah.
Right on. It's funny.
It is funny. It's good to
funny.
know. Simpsons. How can it not
True.
be funny?
And here to answer your questions about the game is the producer, Mike Schneider from Vivendi Universal. Mike.
Welcome to the show,
Thanks for coming,
Mike.
This looks cool. It is basically Springfield, the Simpson family, but what's the game like?
Well, it's a pretty deep game. We have mission-based driving with a lot of out-of-the-car, on-foot gameplay as well. A little bit of like mini platforming, so to speak. A lot of exploration. There's a ton of material for the fans to discover in the game, and to get 100% in the game is going to take people quite a while.
Now everyone's asking, is this like the Grand Theft Auto of The Simpsons? What do you say to that?
Well, we wanted to kind of add more to what we've been doing with our games, and it was kind of the natural step to let the character come out of the car and explore around on foot and kind of have a little more freedom of mobility. So we kind of blend the driving with the walking in a way that's...
So Bart can't hook up like hookers and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
okay.
Does he go on drug runs?
Okay.
Boromir's asking, you get to play as Bart, and I see here he's playing as Homer. How many characters do you get to play with, and do they each have their own storyline, or is it one intertwining storyline no matter who you're playing as?
There is an overall arcing story which is pretty involved. It's pretty intricate in its plot. It starts out with Homer, and it starts out like an average day, and then slowly the main story becomes unraveled.
Nothing's ever average in Springfield.
Right, exactly. And you start out as Homer, and as you mentioned, you also play as Bart. You also get to drive as, or play your main character as Marge, Lisa, and Apu.
Okay.
But within the game, you also get to drive as, it's like up to, over 15 different characters.
Oh, right on. Whole family.
So they all have different vehicles. Plus, there's another, 40 characters just scattered throughout the world.
And do you have to play as all of them in order to beat the game?
Yeah, certain missions you kind of meet up with a specific person, like the comic book guy, and then you jump in his car, with him to get to the internet cafe to
fat guy.
Leave my shop immediately.
Exactly. So
Let's take a quick call. Hey,
Sure.
caller.
Yeah.
What's your name?
This is Chris Phillips, also known as Chris Phillips 1724.
All right, what's up, Chris Phils?
Ooh, with an AKA.
All right, you a Simpsons fan?
Yeah, what's the difference between this game and Simpsons Road Rage?
well, we mentioned you can get out of the car, and that's one of the big differences. But mainly, it's mission-based, so it's not just kind of A to B kind of point-to-point driving. There's a really deep story behind everything you do in the game. And aside from just the missions, there's also a ton of exploration that you do, and the list on that is pretty long.
So Chris Phil is, who's your favorite Simpsons character?
I gotta go with Homer.
There you go. All right.
No.
Thanks for calling.
Alrighty, Gluck Cluck has a question. He wants to know about the voices in the game. Obviously, it sounds like the real voices. He also says, are we going to see any special guest voiceovers like in the series, like Leonard Nimoy or the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Not those specifically, but any of those guest voices.
Right. Well, we do have the original cast from the show,
right.
but we don't have any guest stars.
No guest stars.
You weren't available when they called, Scott. Bormer wants to know, now with the recent success of cel-shaded games and seeing as Simpsons is a cartoon game, why not go with cel-shaded?
That was a pretty close, it was a very close debate throughout the early stages of the game development, and it was just more of a, we kind of set a precedent with some of the other games, and we decided to kind of build on that and make it look even better than what we've done before.
Now, Refi in chat just messaged me. He wants to know, can you steal cars? Can you go and take pretty much any vehicle in the game?
You don't literally steal them. You kind of get in, and, you get in as a passenger, so you're getting rides from people in Springfield because everybody wants to help.
Okay, Besmirchik wants to know about platforms. What platforms will you be able to play this game on?
We are going to be on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube right off the bat.
There you go.
That's
There you go, hit them all.
week.
And then?
We will eventually get PC as well.
Thanks for coming on the
Thank
show.
you very much.
Appreciate it.